So I was checking things out. Now I updated my driver. Check for the latest XC frame generation. Not just that, but also OptiScaler. Right. I actually check for OptiScaler updates first. And yeah, in that process, I experimented with a lot of things. And I found out that I was actually capable of achieving more than 50 FPS for AC Shadows. That made me question why I went with FSR3 in the first place. Slightly above 50, heck, above 55, I would be very happy, because I won't notice a drop in frame rate. That's the whole point of me having a VRR monitor. I actually tested many configurations, and it's still mostly well, let me just put an FPS overlay. Let's see. Does it show? I do have FPS overlay for myself. You know what? I'm gonna keep it off, because Steam overlays FPS overlay. It doesn't show on the video, while for OptiScaler it shows. See, the whole point is, yeah, to test that using game capture, it is smooth. That I'm not fooling myself that somehow there is frame generation working in the background. That just because I have OptiScaler installed, I have frame generation running. I disabled frame generation. I very clearly disabled frame generation. And I would like to believe that it has been disabled and I'm still enjoying good frame rates. So that's sort of what I'm trying to do here. Actually, I was just running around doing a lot of dumb stuff to test the frame rate. I tried going to an urban area, and then I tried going to a less urban area. But there's still time before season change, I guess. I'm trying to use up the last of my scouts. And I know exactly where I need to go if I want to use them up. And to test my test frame rate as well. It's a slightly urban area. I need to really wait until spring before I can test areas that have a lot of foliage. That will really stress the system. So right now I'm getting at 54, 57 FPS. 58.6. So yes, it's not the smoothest. Okay, you can drop down to 49, 48. Okay, so maybe when I'm streaming that the FPS becomes an issue. Even then it looks decent. Yeah, okay. 40 FPS, 42. Okay. So I think streaming is responsible for killing about 10 FPS. Right, oh, 41, 42 FPS. Okay, so I think... No, wait. It's sunset. The dip in FPS might be because it's sunset. I always had issues with sunset. The fastest way for me to check this out is to load. I was playing as now with. I'll switch over to now just to claim the Christmas present for today. Well, after claiming the Christmas present for today, because it's actually... No, I switched over to Yasuke after claiming the... Or was it Naoe? Because there was something new. Today's gift was a gift from Yasuke, right? So I switched over to Naoe after I got the gift. 60 FPS. Well, it's in the base. Let's see, 44 FPS, 43, 42, 45. Okay, so the FPS issue might be partly from the fact that I'm streaming. Strangely heavy than the game. Streaming, not the game. Streaming seems strangely heavy. Used to be only, you know, 1 or 2 FPS, but I didn't know it was that costly. Maybe I should have tested that before starting a stream, or maybe it's only something that I can see. I can check by streaming. Offline video recording could have reviewed the problem, I think. Could have. I think I'm supposed to hit east if... What time is it anyway? 6:31. It is a sunset-ish sort of time still. If I hit east... no, I should be heading west. I see the harbor now. Ship and everything. I so I get something done. Test the FPS, right? It is indeed a samurai. It is Yasuke, yes. I'm getting like 50 FPS now. It's doing 40 something FPS, not smoothest. In fact, it drops down to 37, even 34. Okay. But it is sunset. It is sunset. Kabuki Mono garb. Can be better than what I have, which is mythic. Yeah. Even when I reach level 82, I won't be wearing it. It is a nice change in terms of color scheme. It's the first time I've gotten something that's green. Always gotten a red one. Before 9 FPS, yeah. Oh, hi, dumbass. Shame that this warehouse is empty, but well, this one isn't. Aha. Alright, I think I've passed the sunset phase maybe because I'm starting to get above 50 FPS again. Or maybe it's because I'm inside a building and that's why FPS is high. 45, 44, yeah, I'm dropping back to the 40s. Oh, this must be an assassination target if the corpse is staying there for such a long time. Just can't remember who. Such flamboyant clothing. Yeah, when I spin the camera around, it's like 38 FPS. Yes. Okay. So maybe I should keep the frame gen on then. Still have some scouts. I don't believe Mount Congo Retreat has resources. Oh yeah, one reason why I did not I sought to find out if I can live without frame generation is because frame generation, ever since I swapped to the pre-6 version of OptiScaler, it's not the frame generation that was swapped, it's OptiScaler. And ever since I swapped to it, it's bad. It's just bad. The flickering in the map is terrible. Out in the world it's fine, but the map is just going crazy. And I do spend a fair amount of time in maps, which is why I was like, okay, maybe. Maybe I can do without frame generation. I was thinking about that. There is the option of just dropping the resolution a notch. That is also something I can do. And do away with frame generation, drop the resolution as well. Up. Yeah, it's almost nighttime. I think I've passed the the sunrise sunset portions of the game that could potentially cause frame drops, I think. I'm still at 40 something FPS, so maybe frame gen is necessary. Alright. The fucking guy offer himself as some kind of fucking meat shield. Like, I cannot brutally assassinate the other guys unless... I can't see shit either. Ah, well. Like, quite literally. Are you still calling for help, you dumb fuck? Alright. You need to sleep. Come on. Alright, you saw what happened to that guy, right? I said you saw what happened to that guy, right? Oh no! Well, he deserved it. Like, the problem up here, I was trying to attack the other guy, but... Ah, well. He deserved it for just shouting for help all the damn time. Yeah, 45 FPS, it's clearly nighttime. 49. Just at 40 something FPS is quite bearable, really. And if I were to drop the resolution, just one notch. Still in the 40s actually. 45, 46, 49. It is an improvement, but... Alright, that guy. Oh well, he's a server. 51 FPS. Alright, that's decent. I hear someone. Without frame jam and with all the sharpening options turned on, the game is like super sharp to my eyes. Yeah, at some point they will fix that bug. At some point. So many fucking servants, man. Oh man, that hit is satisfying. Response is good too when you're not having frame jam. Alright, we're gonna need you to calm down. The noise when it comes to ray tracing, yeah, noise on the floor, it still appears. It's kind of hard to see on stream, maybe. I think it's been captured decently on stream. Also, it's just... Is it because I no longer have frame gen that everything turns super dark? I wonder. I hear someone. Yep. It's not as if, there's any reason for there to be conflicting animation priority. Like, she was approached from the side, she was not startled, she was not surprised, she wasn't running away, and still, there was an issue with the animation. She just collapsed on the ground immediately. Once I get out of the castle, that would be, I think, a good chance to test the FPS in outside of confined environments. If I were to enable frame gen, then I'm gonna have to restart the game, and yeah, I can't have that. The best I can do is change resolutions and change DLSS performance modes. Three FPS, 49, so not quite above 50, but slightly above 50. 54, 56, alright. Sat in an awkward position and now one of my legs is numb. So enjoy this pause screen while I try to wait for it to go back to usual. Does it suck if I suddenly had issues? Oh, the bloody Naginata is actually better because it's nighttime now. I think I'm ready to continue. Oh fuck, I forgot one of the most crucial thing. Looking for alarms. Oh. Why did I see you? Huh. Hiding out here in the corridor. And I can tell that Osaka Castle is not a castle that I have studied thoroughly. Things are still kind of new to me. Where did that arrow come from? I was so surprised. Where? Oh. '57, 58 FPS. This is pretty good. So this game has certain demand when it comes to response time, which makes it a little more complex than Cyberpunk. I was testing out Cyberpunk, but as a high level character, it seems like it's very easy to pull off headshots, especially after the Combat 2.0 update. So it's like Cyberpunk, when it comes to reaction time and controller and fluidity and smoothness and everything, it's just not too necessary. I hear someone. I press Y to take the guy down, not ammo is full. You. This game, this fucking game, man. Why not let me do both things at once, okay? It's not as if one of them is dangerous, like say, you know, if you press Y, I accidentally blow something up. No. My eyes have adjusted to darkness. Great. Turns out there's nothing that I want here, but can I actually get back out now? Am I stuck here? What? This is dumb. There must be another exit. Not there. Stairs. Ladder. A ladder. What the fuck? Someone woke them up. Alright, the FPS does drop severely now that I'm near foliage, like 42, 48. Now, hi. 46, 50. Yeah, I think at this stage it's much better if I just put on the FPS overlay. That was just me manually reporting the FPS. Steam and OptiScaler agree when it comes to the FPS numbers. Alright, have I been here? I know that there are enemies in that compound. I'm skirting around it for now. Any alarms? It's about as fast as just assassinating the guy. Sorry. This is for your own good. Is that guy sick? Can't actually kill the guy though. No such option exists. He's clearly a soldier, but... Oh, I guess the game thinks I should take pity on him. What? Okay, that is a visual bug. Treasure chest, yeah. Look at that treasure chest, is phasing in and out of existence. Oh no. A glitch in the animus. Yeah. World's most powerful hate belt. Wait! Is anyone... Is some motherfucker gonna be ring... The bell. Yeah, the bell. Oh, good. Oh. Oh. Should have done that earlier. Now it's a little late, but... Oh, I remember Osaka Castle now. I'm starting to remember Osaka Castle. Hi. Look at that, phasing in and out of existence. Don't tell me it's actually related to my choice of DLSS. Well, I did use render preset override. Even if I disable all the... Yeah, if I remove RCAS, everything is disabled. Okay, okay, reflex. This all seems reasonable. I close it. Nope. Still phasing in and out of existence. Could be related to maybe using reflex or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna keep phasing in and out of existence. Nothing I do would change that. Alright, I have some experience with this resolution. What if I drop it down further? If I go down to this, and then I go to balance? Because dropping the performance on 1440p is a little too much. 51, 56 FPS, 57. Yeah, everything looks chunkier though. Wait, who? Oh, you. Hi. Actually, I shouldn't worry too much about the alarm bell. I am at the end of season, right? It's dawn. Fuck around so much. It's dawn. Oh, and I never did have a chance to properly explore this castle. Ah, the Darsho. Actually, I'm planning to take him down with a bow, so if he can just stand still, that'd be nice. But that's not a bell. It's a Naui swing spot. Yeah, way too many people over there. Got to say, without frame gen, everything is sharp. Very sharp. Very, very sharp. I wouldn't need all the sharpening, extra sharpening from Optiscaler, yeah. Even without the extra sharpening, I'm just looking at the edges now. It's sharp enough. It's a little over sharpened when I put on the filters. Alright, 51 FPS, 48, 50. Eh. Wait, it's not a one-hit kill? What? It is. Let me get some elevation. Where is the last guy? At this point, I'm ready to move on. Let's follow the scent of the treasure. Holy fuck. Oh, I should pick a guy who's more at the center, but... Holy. Oh, man. Pure massacre. Yeah, I remember Osaka Castle, alright. Osaka Castle is, I think, the only place where this happens. Like, a bunch of guy gathers in a bunch. But I can just easily take them all out with a sleeping. With some sleeping powder. Oh! Oh, whoa, 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 that was dangerous. Gotta put you on mute. Can't have you calling someone. This is true 60 FPS gameplay. That was smooth. That was really smooth. And you know what? If I can just get a monitor with higher refresh rate, that'd be very nice. Because if I'm doing 40 something FPS and I'm not limited by the fact that, you know, my monitor can do 75 at most. I'm not limited by that. What the? Yeah, sometimes the game auto-aims a lot for me. Sometimes it just doesn't do that. But yeah, upscaling from 40 something, I should get... Wanted. Ah, there was another alarm. Fuck. Alright, fine. Where is the other alarm? I heard, at least based on what I can hear, I could be wrong. Somewhere over there. Nope, don't see any alarm. Yeah, so right now I'm stuck in this rather uncomfortable situation where I can set settings that allow me to hit something like 40 something FPS, and if I frame gen, I can go as high as 80, maybe 90 FPS, perceived FPS. But due to the limitations of my monitor, which can only go as high as 75, which, you know, if I want to use the VRR feature, I need to drop it down to 72. That means that I effectively can only use 36 real frames. 37 at most, 37 at most. And that is a marked difference between 40 something FPS and 37 FPS. Right. I guess I'll find out where the alarm is. It should be in my vicinity because I caused trouble and they rang the alarm, so it should be nearby. Oh yeah, actually of greater priority is not the alarm, but the last dice show. Hi. Oh, it's real sharp. All the animation is real sharp. Hi. Alright, 7. Hi. I think it's better that I approach them from the front so that the animation plays out correctly instead of them just doing weird shit. Yep, not gonna survive that. 68 FPS, 72 FPS, yeah. 1440p, of course, lower resolution, it means that the game runs way better. Oh, it's a guardian. Whoa, whoa! It's another guardian. Is it even worth it to sneak attack the guy? I guess it's sort of worth it. Like, he does have plenty of health bar. Hi. Oh, another guardian. Won't he be surprised by all the corpses? No, he won't. He's a professional. Naginata is just OP, man. Just realize how OP the Naginata is. Alright, I don't do harm the civilians, that's why I'm taking it easy on you, man. I was pressing. At least they offer good XP. That's a bonus. Come on, let me find the last of the fucking dicer dasher. I found him. Alright. I thought I could take that momentary lapse in his defense. Take advantage of that. You're the one who's gonna be defeated. Nope, can't hit the guy. I don't think Yasuke can make that jump, but this one. That's 64 FPS, so if I really want to play without frame gen, I think it's doable if I stick to 1440p balance. I don't know where the alarm bell sounded from. Oh, take advantage of this. So next spot that I should visit, test the FPS, is some mountainous area that stays evergreen, even during winter. Wait, how much XP did I get for that? Flashed by way too quickly for me to see. Everyone's been woken up. Yeah, I get it. I don't need to do that. Like, I can just grab the treasure and get it over with. Yeah, yeah. I will leave you guys to your business. I'm at Journey's End. Oh, look at the high FPS. Now they're all alone, isolated and stuff. Wait, can't fast travel? Yes, I can. Unwanted. But season's changing. Now, mountainous area that stays green. Fortunately, winter has pretty much gripped the entire province. Abayama camp. Now, Mount Takimura. Takamikura. So, if you're deeper into the winter, does it mean that even Mount Takimikura is covered with snow? Okay. Snow coverage remains the same, I think. So 59, 56 FPS, 61, 60, it's okay. Oh, okay. People are fighting over there. Wait, did it drop down to 40 something FPS? Yeah, it did. Oh. Wow, the FPS. Shit. Okay, so not using frame gen might not be viable after all. Samurai! Oh, you? It's you. You think you can just take pot shots without consequences, eh? Still some intense fighting up there. Let me butt in. Yeah, so there are sequences where frame rate drop is just severe. Is it the fire? Because I know flame effects can adversely affect FPS. Yeah, 52, 53 FPS. If I look away, no, 48 FPS, 52, 58, 60. Yeah, I think fire is partially responsible for the drop in FPS. Yeah. Classic video game problems. Play enough of them and you get a good sense of what could potentially be the issue. Okay, I'm not gonna undo all the work that I did, so I'm saving. But this is not a heavily forested area, unfortunately. Let me find... I think I'm just gonna have to wait out winter. The chop? Yeah, so even with DLSS balance, it can drop below 50 FPS at times. Okay. Oh, oh shit! I shouldn't have just quit. I should toggle on the settings before quitting. And I should swap to window capture. Alright, I have swapped to window capture. Now the only thing that remains is to make the necessary adjustments. Resync and frame rate limit is actually like very important when it comes to frame pacing. I've just learned that hard lesson. I was testing this, frame generation shit on other games as well. And with Star Wars Jedi Survivor, I had severe like accumulation of frames, and all of a sudden, the FPS just drops, and all of a sudden it picks back up. I thought it was a problem with the algorithm, and then ever since I figured out that I need to do something about the frame limits on other programs like RTSS itself and also on NVCP. So I thought it was only NVCP that had a frame limiter, but RTSS, which is sort of part and parcel of MSI Afterburner, it also had its own frame rate limit that was imposed without me noticing. But yeah, I think it only takes effect if I put in the overlay, maybe. There's an async frame limiter going on there, but I don't know. I don't care. I disable it. Yeah, so that I need to watch out for as well. Because, yeah, just frame accumulation is terrible. I think Atomic Heart had the same problem. It had the same problem, although with Atomic Heart, I don't think it's worth the FPS hit to enable ray tracing and then to enable frame generation. It's the one game that I think it's fine if I just choose to ignore. Oh right, I disable frame generation. Performance. It was 60p. Apply that. Save. CFG. Save ANI. Close. Oh no, I still have to restart. Alright. There'll be two restarts. The first one is to enable that option. And the second one is to make sure that, all the frame pacing shit is correctly applied. It's really weird. I ate not too long ago. I didn't feel quite full. I slept, I woke up, and now I feel a little hungry. I must be burning a lot of calories somewhere. I'm still getting fat though, so yeah. Don't know what's happening. I'm definitely going for another meal. But not so early. Perhaps later in the day. In the day, I say. Not later in the night. Alright. I need to make it active, activate it, save it, save INI, close it, quit to desktop. I've also done a lot of testing with Cyberpunk. What do you call it? The frame generation, right? Frame generation on that. There are a lot of downsides with frame generation with Cyberpunk, especially those limits that I was playing around with. You know, I was using path tracing, not just, you know, in other games it's very limited ray tracing, right? They only ray trace select items like global illumination, shadows, and reflections, typically these three things. But with Cyberpunk path tracing, it's just everything all together. All taken care of. It's not separate elements. No shadows separately parcel out. No global illumination or reflections. Yeah, it's just all integrated, and that is very expensive. I was doing 1440p and DLSS quality using transformer. And that is extremely taxing. I'm watching the FPS. It is active. It is active. It can go as high as 74. That's correct. Yeah, so the Cyberpunk thing. FPS drop below 30 FPS. I was recording it the whole time, so I think I was also stressing the GPU sufficiently for conditions similar to streaming. Aiming at 20 something FPS, not fun. Actually, projects. No, can't claim anything. Oh man. Oh, I see issues. I see issues. Okay, maybe in the pause screen, not here. Over here it's acceptable. Fake frames, definitely fake frames. You know, it's not true 60 FPS or anything like that. It's 36, 37, that's... So falsely pump up to 72, 74 even, if I'm lucky. No, not at this resolution, I'm not getting 74. If I drop down a notch, I think I can get 74. Right, there's plenty of foliage here, so it's... even though it's a little barren, it's still gonna stress the system. I mean, let's see. 5, 6, 4, 6. I think 4, 6 is a better deal. Wait, what? Why is it on? Oh, okay. I walk to the danger zone. Just always going back to playing this game. Now, I mentioned that there was an issue with the map, but it seems like the map no longer has that issue. Maybe. No, wait. I saw the issue when I used pre-6. The flickering issue. It's gone now. What? Okay, there is actually... If I stare at it, there's like... Okay, no. This is normal. This, you know, artifacting, that's the game's animus effect, but... I can sense a very slight vibration in the pixels. But yeah, if I focus, I can. No. Yep, I wasn't. I wasn't hallucinating. I did see these icons like vibrating, especially the ones at the edges. Yeah, right now that it's vibrating. I think it's not noticeable because it's all covered in snow. Yeah, the artifact presents itself as something a white color artifact. The fact that everything is white makes it less noticeable. And I was just lucky enough that the artifact... No. There it is. They mentioned something about the frame generation rapidly cycling on and off in the patch notes for OptiScaler, and this might be the reason. This might be the bug which they still did not fix, that they actually introduced. You know, weirdly, the pre-tree version of OptiScaler 0.9 pre-tree instead of this pre-5. The pre-tree version might be more stable. Oh wait, I'm running pre-5? I should be using pre-6 then. Pre-6 has already appeared. And pre-5 has issues. Okay, let's see if pre-6 will fix it. The installation should be relatively quick and painless. Did not notice I was using a slightly older version. No, I need to start the game back up again. I need to turn off frame generation before uninstalling and reinstalling OptiScaler, because if not, then I have trouble starting up the game. How exciting. Starting. Stopping the game. Stopping the game. It's definitely going into my... This one is going to my tech test shit. Yeah. Look at that flickering. Yeah, alright. Frame generation. deactivate, save INI, turn it off here. I think that's the correct procedure. If I disable in the game's menu first, it's going to crash the game. So I need to disable frame generation from OptiScaler, then disable it from the menu. And now I can quit the game and uninstall and reinstall and all that fun stuff. And put on a little BRB. Shouldn't take that long. Just need to copy files over, remove and copy files over. The slightly tough part is finding where I stored the mod. Looking for the AC folder is easy. The mod folder, I don't do modding often, so keep them in a certain folder that I keep forgetting about. Alright, I think I found it. There is pre-6, wonderful. How do I remove OptiScaler.bat? You want to remove OptiScaler? Yeah. Could not find log files in case OptiScaler removed for it. Wait, is this an installation of OptiScaler that ended up in the wrong folder? Weird. Very weird. Okay, yeah. A lot of folders are associated with OptiScaler is just not where I expect them to be. It does have libxell and libxess. All the fun stuff. Did I update PC? Oh shit, did I? Oh fuck. Let me check. Because I just noticed that everything, like my menu is all dark, which is nice, you know, proper dark theme has finally arrived on Windows. But that implies that I might have accidentally been pushed to Windows 26 H2. I should check my Windows version. Fuck man, I hate being upgraded without my consent or knowledge. Settings is system about, not from Windows update. It's apparently, so the only thing they want to update is no. Okay, they're saying Windows version 25 H2 is available. So I'm still on 24 H2. Okay, good. Call it 26 H2 because of iOS 26, right? Okay. Okay. So the last patch introduced some UI changes on Windows, which is uncommon, very uncommon for a non-version upgrade. Okay. this. The XGI NVIDIA GPU. Then I need to edit the file so that it uses the home key as the key to bring up the menu. Then I'm going to have to do the whole thing where I start the game up, check a couple of things, shut the game down again, check another couple of things, shut the game down again, start it again. It's gonna be fun. Haha. Very fun. Haha. Okay. I think preset J is totally fine. I just want to be contrarian and pick preset K. I think preset K actually is worse. It has ghosting issues, more severe ghosting issues than preset J. Right, so this is G with XEFG limited at 74. Save this, close this. I can actually do all that without starting the game, I think. I just need to edit the INI file. I'm still on the BRB, right? It's fine. Leave your pond and drop on by. Everyone loves our ambience. Take a seat and you will find you're in paradise. I'll swap to the game once I'm absolutely certain that everything's working correctly. Done this enough times that that's fine, but I could still be wrong. I can still mess up. Spent like hours fiddling with Cyberpunk yesterday. Not yesterday. Quite yesterday, no, it was actually this afternoon. Cyberpunk kept crashing and crashing. I couldn't find the reason why, and it was because I didn't have a clean install of Cyberpunk, and I had some other like frame generation files that were left over that didn't clean properly. I think it was version DLL that was causing a problem. And I had to delete that. Cyberpunk still always crashes when it quits if I install OptiScaler. That is unfortunately unavoidable. The home structure, I just turn on frame gen. Alright, if everything is working properly, then well, I start the game and everything is fine. The other thing with the installation of the new drivers was that a lot of games had to recompile shaders when I first started up. So yeah, that can be an issue. I was hoping to test where winds meet today, but it seems like I've decided to get myself stuck testing out frame gen for AC shadows again. No one is forcing me to do this. I just can't stay away from this game. Same thing with Cyberpunk. That's why I think the appeal of gaming for me, at least when it comes to PC gaming, part of it is just messing with the tech. Gaming is important, but of secondary importance. Yeah, so it's smooth. Oh yeah. The map isn't, well, at least for this very brief moment, the map isn't going crazy with the wobbly effect. Oh yeah, baby. It's good. So even without me submitting any bug reports, the devs are on the case. They know what's wrong with the shit that they are pushing. Now, supplies, right. Arrows and ration. Okay. To the castle. There's nothing. People complaining about soap opera effect. Yeah, I think those complaints are a little exaggerated. It's perfectly fine for me when it comes to AC shadows. Can't speak the same for other games, but AC shadows, yeah, fine. Because I'm starting from almost a base frame rate of 40 FPS. Alright. I'm not hallucinating, right? $4K. Performance. Yep. Good performance is always so pleasant that I can't believe myself. Always have to double check. I know for a fact that this place definitely has alarms. Okay, so that's where the chest will be. My primary task right now. Huh. Ninja just appeared. Alright, not getting that guy then. No clear shot at the Daisho? Alright, combat is going well in terms of responsiveness. generated frames not being as smooth. I can attest to that. I can attest to that. Responsiveness, I think it's fine. Granted, I was concentrating pretty hard just now. No freaking mercy. You will submit. Alright, these resources are... shit. Maybe I should have come to this castle. On the other hand, if I save up my scouts, I'm gonna have to hunt for other castles to loot it, and then that's gonna complicate matters in a different way. Alright, I'll keep this castle in mind. So annex. Oh no, it's too uncertain. That's why I just walk up and start murdering the guy. Alright, you the annoyance, so... Yep. If I can land parries... I am good. The frame rate is good. Not I am good, but, you know, frame rate is good. Aha. Alright. Okay, it might be because I've upgraded a lot. I don't think that my success in combat can be entirely attributed to frame gen. Yeah. The Daisha is dead, that's fine. And the rest of the guys will finally notice that maybe something bad is happening at the camp. Take action. Hi. Even though I don't earn any XP for that, I'm happy. Hi. Snuck up on him. He didn't know. Wait. What time was it? Right, roughly 1.5 hours into my stream, so I should yeah, I should make a note of that. It was fun. It was fun. Hi. Try to time it. Nope. That moment of hesitation was too much. I don't think frame gen is responsible, yeah, it's just that I've lost my rhythm. That's about it. I'll make exceptions for rocks. Even though they have 1 stack, I'll still smuggle them. How many more fuckers? 2 more. Alright, I only found 1 additional one. I wonder where the last guy is. Okay. It's too foggy for me to see where other alarm bells may potentially be. That was wasteful. Stock of arrows. Alright, let's test that again. Yep, alright. Oh, the guy behind me, like, he was preparing to strike me. I didn't even give a shit about his existence. I was attacking the guy in front of me and he was just collateral damage. Snowstorm is getting a little ridiculous, man. Let's hope that no one rings the alarm bell. Oh, it's blue. I can't even tell that it's blue. I thought those were regular parry attacks until I realized that he was like coming at me with 3 strikes at once. Alright, no alarms thus far. I'm gonna try and jinx it. Wait. Why was there a turn off command for my IM? Yeah. Very weird. Oh shit. I destroyed the arrows. Oh well. That'll teach me about close quarter fighting. If I left them intact, I just kept resupplying from them. Oh. I just found the alarm. All right. If it wasn't for that alarm, man, you fuckers will all be dead. Alright, he just needs to stand in the right position and then I can pop a headshot off. Oh. Okay, the games are accounted for that, didn't they? So like, you can't use an arrow for this guy. Or if you want to use it, you can, but you know, you need to be like very precise, like the moment he leaves. Wait, someone? Ah, there you go. Yeah, it's gonna keep abusing it until they give me all the silent arrows. Alright, good. So responsiveness, good, at least in wintertime where there's not a lot of foliage. Everything's fine. The issue with the map is fixed. I'm gonna stick with frame generation. Wait. There was a chest here. Pretty sure. Ah, it's one more level. Alright, fine. Oh, you want to do this? Good. Face to face, it's always good. I appreciate your courage. At least you died an honorable warrior's death instead of being slowly pecked to death by my tiny little arrows. My tiny arrows that are as long as half my body length. In fact, I think it's like more like 3/4 of my body length. They're tiny. Okay, fastest way to go to the other side. That's my concern. Oh, nope. That looks like a humble trader. So... Wait, don't tell me there really isn't a fast route. Well... there's a route I could have used. Since I already picked this route, I'm gonna commit. But this trader, I don't know how he wandered into this military camp. Good on him and still surviving, I guess. I don't see any alarm bell towers, so... Hi. 2 strokes. That. And he's down. World's most silent canard. When it hits you, you won't hear it coming. Because you'll be dead. I think when I do ground attack, there's an area effect. And that guy just got caught up in it and he ended up dying as well. I noticed because sometimes when I ground attack a single person, 2 persons who are on the ground die simultaneously. One mythic is decent. One more. But let's not get greedy. Okay, so this was just all of this was for me to test the frame generation, how viable it is. I think I've accomplished my task. I mean, I was engaged. Oh wow, FPS is actually dropping down to 30s. But yeah, I engaged in combat. I managed to block, deflect, parry. It's just, yeah, looks fine, performs fine. I think I'm gonna keep playing at 4K with frame gen. Now for me to find a way out of this little castle. Hell yeah. Wait, before I go. It's gonna be pain. There's a codex entry that I neglected to get. Siege of Mickey Castle. That's a lot of information. Harima was divided among several lords and served as a buffer zone between great lords of the east and west, Nobunaga and the Mori clan. So Mori started openly opposing Nobunaga. A lot of people followed Nobunaga, but then Hideyoshi, the commander sent by Nobunaga, was hated by the people and there was a revolt at Basho Nagaharu. Okay. Why would you say however? Why would you say but? You know, it's that natural that someone, an outsider coming in attacking your place, they're gonna get hated on. Mickey's dry killing. Okay. So maybe I might be misunderstanding some things, but okay. So Basho Nagaharu might be should have been serving Nobunaga, but then he resented Hashiba Hideyoshi, the commander sent by Nobunaga. So there was a revolt, and then there was an anti-Nobunaga alliance. I think that was what happened, and Nagaharu did not try attacking, he just wanted to defend Miki. He wanted to wait for reinforcements. So Hideyoshi decided to siege Miki Castle, cut off supply routes, and basically starved the whole place to death. After 1 year and 10 months, Nagaharu Basho, along with his wife and younger brother, committed suicide on the condition that the other castle soldiers be spared. Honorable men. And women, of course. Shame that they died. No, the frame gen blurriness, it just feels like motion blur to my eyes. And it's not egregious. I think it's fine. Everything else is much sharper. What is that? Oh, keys. Game doesn't allow me to run up slopes. Wonder why. Is it because that would suggest I have superhuman athletic capabilities that I've already exhibited by murdering thousands of soldiers across, you know, this little slice of Japan? Oh, in any case, I've accomplished my task. Wait. Before I quit and save, actually, since I do plan to only start up the game tomorrow to claim the daily gift from Ubisoft in this holiday season. Right, so there is still issue with the frame generation in the pause menu. Anyway, yeah. Over here it's fine. Out in the real world it's acceptable. There is blurriness, but not too severe. Yeah. Fast travel here, I save. I should also probably turn off the what do you call it? The overlay, performance monitor overlay. Alright, that is done. For convenience, I'm going to end stream here and then when we start it a bit later. I haven't decided what other game I should do. Maybe it's back to it's either Where Winds Meet or Atomic Heart. I don't know how I ended up playing another 2 hours of AC Shadows without advancing the story. Yeah, I still have some story stuff that I should be doing, but no, I just ran around to test the frame gen and to slice people up. It's my therapy, okay? Yeah, alright. Definitely coming back, but this maybe after midnight? No, I don't know. I guess I'll see.